Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Ladies Who List Atlanta, Season 1, Episode 6. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. But before we do, hold on just a second. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe if you get anything out of the content. Okay, I'm trying not to pressure y'all like Cristal trying to pressure all these women into going to this poly party. Okay, I'm trying not to pressure y'all, but y'all gonna have to hit that like button. Now, y'all, let's get into it. When the episode first opens up, we're still at Quiana's anniversary party. So Robin and Cristal go off to the side to talk. Robin tells Cristal, "You hurt me." She's like, "Well, I'm not here to apologize. I'm here to receive your apology." Because Robin is basically saying, honey, you owe me an apology. Truth be told, both of y'all owe each other an apology. Okay? Robin, you owe her one for slapping her hand. And Cristal, you're a sucky friend. Okay? I can't even say if I can use the term friend. But, I mean, both of you owe each other an apology. Robin, keep your hands inside the rails, honey. Don't touch anybody. I don't care how mad you get. Girl, they teach you that in elementary school. So Cristal said, I do things from a place of love. Girl, okay, see, you like to play in people's face. Right now, I'm just really not in the mood for that today. I haven't had a lot of sleep. Robin said, after 4 weeks of not speaking to you, I'm like, F it. Like, who goes that long not speaking to a friend and not reaching out to them? So Cristal was like, why didn't you reach out to me? She was like, well, I didn't block your number. She was like, well, you want me to chase after you like you give me penis? Oh, my God. Anywho, y'all already know how I feel about that. I said something about it last episode. Cristal is like, you hit my hand. She said you were in the middle of something you shouldn't have been in the middle of. Robin, that is still no excuse. I agree Cristal should have not gotten up because, girl, just sit over there. Honey, you've been kikiing and cacaing the whole time, laughing and skinning and grinning when she was called old, honey. Or maybe she wasn't talking about her because Kira claimed she was not saying she was old. She was saying she was an older agent or she's been in the business longer. But however it came out, you were laughing. Okay, and that is not a BFF move. So, quite frankly, you shouldn't have gotten up and came over there where she was. That's just that on that. You really weren't trying to help. You were trying to be cute. So they're going back and forth and back on who did what, and they're getting absolutely nowhere. So Cristal said, I just feel like I have to walk on eggshells around you. So Robin is basically looking at her like, girl, and so what else is going on? She acting like she don't even care, to be quite honest. These two and this frenemy ship, honey, this is exhausting. Do y'all hear me? Exhausting. Moving forward. Robin doesn't want to accept any responsibility, so you may as well just hang it up, Cristal, because it ain't gonna happen, Captain. This is ridiculous. Cristal doesn't want to admit that she's a crappy friend, and Robin won't apologize for getting physical. So right now, quite frankly, y'all at a stalemate. Like, which one of y'all is going to do something, honey? Like, what's going to happen? So Robin gets up because she feels like, maybe they should just talk about it later. This is Quiana's event. They don't even want to, she shouldn't even be getting into that there. So she's like, you need to sit down, Robin. Like, you're standing over me again. Cristal, stop trying to manipulate this situation and trying to spin the narrative like this lady is trying to attack you in this moment. She's standing up because she is saying to you, let's not talk about this here. We are not getting anywhere. We're in the middle of this girl's party. Let's just wait a little while. Let's wait a while. But not you. You trying to act like she getting a nuck if you buck. I know y'all in the ATL, but y'all, this ain't crime up. Moving forward. So she sits on back down. Child, oh honey. And Cristal says, I'm offended. I'm more offended that you're more upset at me than people that you were getting into it with and people that you don't know. That's exactly why she's upset at you, Cristal, because people she don't know, they show more empathy and concern for her than her so-called best friend. That is why she's pissed. So Robin said, well, that's because you were taking the side of the people that I was angry with. So they're really trying to sort this thing out, right? And then Quiana sashays over there and she's like, hi, ladies. Oh, so nice to have you here. But this is my dinner, okay? And it's starting shortly. So take this mess to the courtyard. Honey, she ain't said it like that, but I like to zhuzh it up. Quiana basically said, look, this is my night. Y'all had 21 days to talk this out. This is not the time nor the place. Y'all not about to ruin my zhuzh, period. Honey, and I agree with that. Take that mess to the courtyard. Moving forward. Inside, Quiana gives a speech about Watson Realty Co., right? She is going to put a U in realty if she don't do nothing else. It's not realty. Watson Realty Co. It's not realty. It's realty. Real tea. Real tea. It's all one word, honey. Woo! She gives her supportive props to her husband as well, as she should. And it's awesome to have a secure man that likes to see you shine and supports you. Because, these men be low-key jealous. Honey, you be in a relationship with a man and he be low-key in competition. Like, how you going to compete with me and sleep with me? Child, where they do that at? Meanwhile, out in the cold courtyard, Robin is expressing her feelings about what happened that night and how it was 3 against 1. And she was like, who was against you? Me? She's like, you, Queen Quiana, and Kira. And speaking of Quiana, you knew she had a problem with me. Here go, Cristal. No, I didn't. Production, roll the tape. Roll the tape. She's like, I literally found out that night. Cristal got a little lying problem, honey. She is definitely a liar. Okay, she got a little lying problem. So production contradicts that story. And Robin is looking at her like, so you just gonna lie in my face? You know that look you give your kids when you like, I already know the answer. Or your man, I already know the answer to this. So I'm gonna sit here and see if you about to lie in my face. And that's exactly what she did. So in the confessional, Robin felt like she withheld the information and gave her absolutely nothing. So how can she be her best friend? Cristal held the information because she wanted to see it unfold. Because when they rolled that tape back, I was looking at her facial expression and she was enjoying every moment of Quiana getting into it with Robin. Child, I wouldn't have nothing to do with Cristal. But baby, that's just me. Okay? I would not be able to do that. A manipulative person that likes to gaslight you and act like you're the problem when basically we both got a problem. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it, honey. Not me. Moving forward. She's like, my friend didn't prepare me. She left me out there to basically get attacked. And did. So Robin is telling her what she has to tell her. She's sharing her qualms about her relationships with women. And she only told Cristal. And Cristal has a smug look on her face, baby. Then she takes a sip of champagne. And then she says, I acknowledge how you perceived that night. Robin said, okay, no, honey. You're not about to play these games with me. It's not how I perceived it. It's how it went. Cristal tries to manipulate you with her wording. Like she wasn't present. She was present, girl. You didn't act like a friend that night. That's it. That's all. Period. Point blank. Take some accountability for that. It is on record. The same way you went and lied in an interview saying that you did not say that you and Tiffany were the only 2 black female closing attorneys. Girl, that memory of yours, honey, you might have to get some ginseng. I'm just saying. So then Robin says, even people who aren't my friends said that you didn't have my back. So Cristal said, oh, why? Because they want your business? Cristal, we all saw the same thing. And none of us want her business. Not none of us. Well, honey, probably some of us. It's always somebody out there. But we saw the same thing. So it's not like she just wants the business. She said it has nothing to do with business. Get your head out of the bank. Cristal, just because that's how you operate, it doesn't mean that Tiffany is the same way. Now, we all know why you over there serving Kira shrimp and lobster towers, honey. Shout out to Mooney Long, honey. We already know why you're doing that for hours and hours and hours. It's because you want her business. Okay? And you said yourself that there's a whole lot of business to spread around. So why the secret competition? But see, I knew it was a competition from episode 1 and she wasn't fooling me. But honey, y'all thought I was a little bit too hard on her. Y'all was like, well, I don't see no competition. Let me tell you something. I know a person like each and every person on this cast. And honey, I saw right through it. Anywho, that's just a side note. Child, the whole dinner gonna be over before these 2 finish up all this hollering and fussing and fighting. This is too much energy for me. I would have agreed to disagree and walk smooth away. Like, I don't have the emotional bandwidth for all this. Like, this is an argument you have with a man. Like, are y'all about to get back together? Are y'all about to break up? Like, this is too much. People are eating dinner. Forks are clinking against plates. And y'all are still out standing out here in the cold arguing in your sequins and your blade outfit. Like, this don't make no sense. So Cristal is like, well, because I'm your sister and you love me, do you think maybe it didn't go down the way you remember it? Oh, Lord. She's like, I doubt it. Like, I really do doubt it. Like, you tell me how it went down then, Cristal. So Cristal gets ready to lie. And Robin is just looking. And so Cristal's like, what? So then she jumps up and she goes, why would you do that? Let me tell y'all something. This part right here was funny as hell to me. It was a whole Lucy and Ethel moment. This was funny as hell to me. So Robin gets up and she was like, I didn't put it there, bitch. It's a bug. It's crawling there. When I tell y'all I hollered so loud when I watched it, she was like, it's a roach. Robin was like, it's okay. We're outside. It's Georgia. It's fine. Child, these 2, I cannot. So after it was all said and done, the roaches and the bugs came out and they agreed to move past it. Child, somebody had to come out and break this up. Moving forward, I hope to never hear about their friendship again. In the next scene, Robin goes to check in on Amy and Mozzie at their mini mansion. Every time I see a scene with the two of them, knowing that they're YouTubers and doing their thing, honey, and them chicks are checking, and now they're living their dream in their dream home, it just gives me so much motivation, so much inspiration. I just love it. I love to see that. So she goes over to visit. She comes in, and of all the seats, she sits on the counter. Robin, quit acting like you ain't got no home training, girl, and get one of the many chairs that they have to offer. Child, I wish you would come in my brand new house and sit your behind on my counter. I hate when people sit there, sis, where I prepare my food. Okay? See, this is why I don't eat from everybody's house. Okay? It's not only the animals, the dogs and the cats and the whatnot, looking at all the spoons and the plates. And no, I don't like for you to sit your body on the counter. Little kids, grown-ups, we shouldn't be doing anything in the kitchen on the counter. Child, So Amy is like, well, you helped us close so you can sit anywhere. Oh, no, ma'am. Anywhere like a chair. Child, is bad enough she got her outside clothes on. I would have had a fit. But y'all know how I am. So anywho, so they started talking about their closing and how Robin helped them and taught them. And when Amy was talking, was it me or does she sound just like Quiana? They have a similar voice. Like the same octave and everything. She sounded just like her. So anywho, as they're talking, Robin gets a call from her mom, her sister, and her niece, and they all wanted to wish her a happy early birthday. And I thought that was so cute because I know Robin has had some problems with her family, and the fact that they chimed in real quick and wanted to wish her a happy birthday before her actual birthday, I thought that was cute. She's like, okay, well, I'm in my client's home. I'll call you back. I'll call you back on the way home. Here go Mozzie. Let me say hey to mama. Hey, mama. Hey, niece. Hey, y'all. Y'all all got that round head. Boy, if you don't gone, he remind me of my hood cousin. Baby, he always want to speak to somebody I'm on the phone with. He be like, let me talk to her. Let me say hey to her. Hey, beautiful. Child, ain't got time to play with him. They were all pretty, though, and they do all have the same facial structure. You can tell they are definitely family. Like, it's no denying that. Same skin tone, all of that. Child, that was funny to me. So Robin said in her confessional that she's rebuilding her relationship with her family, but it's not easy because they are not often on the same page. She said, they're a work in progress, but it's progressing. Well, honey, that's all that matters. So she gets off the phone and they're like, we gonna do it big for your birthday. Here go Robin talking about, oh no, I'm a little shy. And she gonna do a little twerk. You gotta watch that, Robin. Robin, let me find out you a hot girl. Child, let me find out, honey. Let me find out. Moving forward. In the next scene, Tiana goes to take her client, Quiana, and her son to a ranch because they're looking to purchase. Tiana gonna give us a showing every episode if she don't do nothing else and look cute doing it. If we can count on one person to show a house per episode or talk about something that has to do with the business, it is Tiana. Tiana said, I ain't got time for no drama. I ain't got time for no mess. I'm gonna look cute. I'm gonna wear my fedora. I'm gonna go on out here and sell this ranch and I'm gonna go on home. So she's showing them this 5-acre ranch. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it. I really didn't see it. But you have to have a vision for these type of things. So they get inside and they looking around and it's looking old. And Tiana said, this feels good. I was thinking to myself, this feels old. It just felt old to me. But then I thought about the possibilities with 5 acres. Let me tell y'all something. I have been looking for a home for the past 2 years. I am very particular. I am a perfectionist, and if it's not right, I don't want it. I really don't. I just don't want it. I want a home with at least 2 acres. I don't want neighbors. I don't want them all close up on me. Well, maybe like a mile apart. I can have neighbors, but just not in the same vicinity. I hate homes with the neighbor's home attached to your driveway. Like, I don't want to wake up next to you and we're in the same bedroom. Like, I don't want that. If that's the case, I can stay in an apartment and they're charging the exact same price as this ranch to live in a single family home where we all sitting up on top of each other. But honey, that's just the city life. So they were looking at the home and her son was impressed and he said it felt like his home. I was like, oh, okay. He said, so how much is it? Like 12 million? Shh, not out loud. They may up the price if you say that. Don't say 12 million out loud. So Tiana said, no, actually, it is a steal at $549,000. Baby, when I heard that, I almost DM'd Tiana to find me 5 acres. I'm like, baby, well, find me some. Child, it could be in Atlanta. Like, Like, really? Let me tell y'all something. I saw an acre of land for sale in Houston, and it was $250,000 for 1 acre. No home, no nothing. And that's just the land. That is a steal. They couldn't pass it up. I mean, as they shouldn't. So they're going to put in an offer, and I hope they get it. In the next scene, Kira and B. Simone, they back on the hunt for another house. This time, Kira found her a townhome. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath for $677,386. Just look at the price comparison for the ranch and the 5 acres at $549 to the city life at $677. Now, the place is beautiful, don't get me wrong. And I know country life is not for everybody, honey. Everybody don't want to be in the outskirts and got to drive 79 hours into town. That's not for everybody. But I'm just saying what you get. You know what I'm saying? $549,000 for 5 acres or $677 for 3 bedrooms and 3 baths. And that's it. Like, it's just crazy how real estate is. The place is beautiful, but honey, give me the green acres. Because as I get older, I just want peace and serenity. I don't want to be bothered with hustle and bustle. But for B, this is a vibe. Like, it's just spacious enough. It's private enough. And I think she's going to really like it. So after looking around, she falls in love and wants to put in an offer. I wonder if she really purchased that house. Honey, I'm going to have to check Instagram and see if I see that bathroom light. Because B ain't fooling me. In the next scene, TNT, Tiana and Tiffany, they're at Tiana's house playing a little soccer with the kids. I love how they always show them staying active. Honey, I need to be doing that. But me, see, I'm going to sit down if I don't do nothing else. But I really need to get up and get my body moving. So I need to see things like that. So they start talking about going horseback riding, and they want to set it up for their birthdays, but only the Libra ladies can come. So only Quiana, Robin, Tiana, and Tiffany. So Tiana said, you know, they're coming up on milestone birthdays, so I'm pretty sure they're going to want to go. Baby, the way this world is changing, every birthday is a milestone birthday. Honey, if you make it, please praise the Lord and celebrate like it's 1999. Moving forward. In the next scene, Cristal goes to meet Robin, and she comes bearing gifts. She brings her a beautiful bouquet of flowers for her birthday. That was nice of her. I'm still not completely sold on this friendship yet, but I mean, I guess that's why I'm not in it, honey. I guess that's why I'm bending and I'm not in it. So Cristal sits down and she's like, so you seem happy. I love your energy. It's really happy. Here you go, Robin. Girl, I always have good energy. Robin, I don't know about all that, Rob. I don't know about all that. You ain't always got the best energy. So she's like, is it penis? Cristal, we don't need the D to be happy. Like, she attributes everything to a man and his peen. Like, we got to get her some, child, because this right here is getting ridiculous. So Robin said, no, it's definitely not penis. Not yet. Okay. We're almost there, but we're not quite there. So Cristal was like, yeah, you know, people may wonder, in her confessional, this is what she says. People may wonder why I miss Rob, but I mean, a little known fact and some things that people don't know is that I'm a very meticulous, strategic person, and Robin brings out the crazy side of me, and I miss crazy. Well, I mean, I saw that you could be strategic, amongst other things. But honey, that's neither here nor there. But it is nice to have someone you can let loose with. It is nice to have an opposite person to bring something out of you that you would normally do yourself. So they start talking, and she starts sharing about Zane. Cristal, that is. And she's like, you remember Zane, right? Yeah, he would marry me tomorrow, but he's poly. He's dating more than one woman. Well, then why would he marry you? Like, I don't think I would brag on that, and I definitely wouldn't say it out loud. He would marry you tomorrow, and you would be in misery. Girl, anybody got time to be here, there, and everywhere? She said, look, the way he presented it to me was, would you rather I cheat on you or you know about it? Girl, that is a huge red flag. Don't ever say he'll marry me tomorrow again. Especially not about him. Let's just please don't say that no more. She said, because you know, I don't believe that all men are cheaters. Robin said, okay, well, I do. I don't think they all cheat, but I think they are all capable of cheating. Okay, under the right circumstances. I mean, the flesh is weak, honey. It say that in the Bible. I'm just saying. So as she's telling her about it, child, why Robin pulls out her phone and hops on the Googler? Honey, I know that's right, child. Get on the Googler and see what a poly relationship is. I think Cristal thinks this sounds cool. I think that's why she keeps repeating it. He's poly. Hey, girl, what are you doing? Nothing? Okay, you're showing at home? Girl, I gotta tell you something. He's poly. Like, girl, okay, we got it, okay? He want to have you, her, and her, and her. He want to have Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. Rest in peace, DMX. Child, we got it. Now, personally, poly, it's not for me. all that exchange and different fluids and whatnot, and the way my mind is set up, I'm gonna feel like you like her more than me. And why does she get Tuesdays and I have to get Wednesdays? I mean, who really wants Wednesdays? That's like a hump day, and all you want to do is hump me, and then I'm gonna have an attitude about that, and then I'm gonna have to keep you satisfied for the weekend, and I don't like it. Okay, I just don't like it, honey. I don't like to share my man. I don't like to do that. Cristal ain't exactly my favorite, but girl, you are worth more than that. You are worth more than a man that you have to share. You deserve someone all for you. Honey, Janet said it best. It's all for you if you really want it. Shout out to Janet Jackson. Honey, you should want somebody that's all into you, not you and everybody else around Atlanta. Sure. So Robin is like, I don't think you should do that. Like, just keep him as a friend, but I don't think that's what you should do at this time. So then she asked Robin if she'll go to a poly party. Cristal gonna recruit somebody if she don't do nothing else. Every episode, she gonna ask somebody to go to this party. Is there even a party? Child, I think she just creating a storyline, child, but that's neither here nor there. Robin said in her confessional, like, if I go, like, what do I do when I get there? Like, what do I wear? You wear clothes, Robin. That's what you wear. You put some clothes on. What is wrong with you? Child, Robin combing this hair in this confessional with this pink comb. Something is really wrong with her. Okay, it's something really wrong with her. So then Robin asked if there was an issue with Tiffany. Cristal was like, who? She said, Tiffany, our girl. Cristal said, oh, okay, I didn't know that was our friend. Robin said, oh, well, yeah, she's really nice, like really, really nice. Cristal said, okay, well, I don't know her. Robin said, well, I felt like when things happened, she definitely understood because we've had similar situations and she understood where I was coming from. So then Cristal said, well, I don't know her at all. And it's easy to say what you should have done after it's already happened. Robin, this is messy. This is very messy. I am sure Tiffany would not appreciate being brought up to Cristal when she didn't want to be brought up to Cristal. She could really care less. Like, this just stirring the pot for no reason. Also, Cristal, how you don't know her at all, but called to ask her for her business while she was postpartum? Child, Cristal just be lying. Like, you just be lying for no reason. So Robin said, that Tiffany understood what she went through. So then Cristal is like, in her confessional, I'm annoyed because Tiffany doesn't know what I know behind the scenes. Like, she doesn't know Robin. I do. Well, I can't tell because you acted like you didn't know her, telling her she was triggered. You knew that would upset her, right, if you know her. And I wanted to point this out because I forgot to say this in the moment where y'all were in the courtyard. You said you tried to console Robin. No, you didn't, girl. You got up to cause a scene. You sat over there and you laughed. And then you got up to let people further see how triggered Robin can be. And don't think I forgot. Now, child, let me continue, because that's just a side note. You're just mad that Tiffany is actually being more of a friend to Robin than you were. And you can't foresee how anybody could like Robin without wanting her business. And you've brought that up several times. So now it's making me wonder, are you friends with Robin because you want her business, or do you actually like Robin? Because, I'm just not understanding what y'all getting from each other. Cristal was like, in my experience, Tiffany hasn't been friendly, but in your experience, she's been overly friendly to people that she wants something from. She's like, my experience has been different from yours. So then in the confessional, Cristal said, everybody that's been in a room with us just knows that there's something between us. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something. So then Robin suggests that they meet. So you're implying that Tiffany wants Robin's business and you don't want them getting close because you might lose her business. Uh-huh. Moving forward. Robin in this confessional acting like the villain. Here she go. Cristal is jealous of Tiffany because Tiffany has something she wants. And she pulling on those gloves. Oh my goodness. Robin act like she belong in a comic book. Child, I'm not about to play with her. Cristal said, well, I'm a girl's girl, so I can definitely chop it up, but only if we're going to be honest. Well, honey, you might as well not show up because we already know you got a little lying problem. And just because you keep saying I'm a girl's girl doesn't mean you know how to be a friend. Girls trip me out with that. I'm a girl's girl. Girl, I don't care. All of y'all getting together, fussing and fighting and clawing each other's eyes out, talking about each other behind each other's back. Honey, I'm glad I'm not a girl's girl, honey, and that's that on that. In the next scene, TNT, Quiana, and Robin, they get to the ranch. Baby, this slow motion walk up had me hollering. I don't know why that was so funny to me. All of them are baddies, don't get me wrong. But honey, that walk up was so cringe. Child, they were right up in their face, and then all of a sudden it was that slow motion. I said, baby, y'all better be a 1998 video. Oh, honey. Oh, it did something to me. Child, now Quiana got on these stiletto boots. I am done with her. Baby, she said the judge will be televised. So they get on these horses to go around the circle. I'm like, what in the, here we go around the mulberry bushes going on? Here. This was giving riding a pony at a petting zoo. I'm not about to play with y'all. I really I thought y'all was really about to go horseback riding. Like just let loose and just be galloping and whatnot. Child, not this with them guiding y'all. So after once around the bend, Robin tells Tiffany that she spoke to Cristal and it went well. So she's like, okay, that's nice. I'm happy. She was like, but is there anything cooking with y'all? Because, I was kind of feeling like there was something cooking. She said, I don't know her like that, so why would there be something cooking? Robin said, well, then okay, just shoot her a message on Instagram and say, hey, I heard that you felt away. And Tiffany said, yeah, probably not, because I'm not concerned about people's feelings. Robin up there manufacturing mess. Robin, stop it. Tiffany feels how she feels about Cristal because she knows her. Okay, she has a history with Cristal. She know the real. Their last interaction, she was only reaching out to her for business because that's how she likes to do. So I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to reach out to her either to talk to her about for what? Girl, you got a problem with me and what else is going on? Like, girl, gone. She's like, well, why would she feel that way? I don't even know her. Okay, so we are on the same page. They're saying that they don't know each other. Okay, Cristal says she don't know her. Tiffany says she don't know her. Got it. Robin said, yeah, so I told her that I've been in your shoes and you got a whole family. You're a baseball mom. Like, you don't have time to be worried about that. Like, I know your priority is different. She said, yeah, it's not about making new friends. So Tiffany said, well, did she bring this up to you? Robin didn't answer that question. She skated right on past it. No, she did not bring that up to Robin. Robin is just starting mess. So she's like, and personally, I'm not accepting applications for new friends. She said, I don't feel no ways about it. I'm existing and she's existing in the same space. Like, what is the problem? So then Tiffany said, yeah, I'm thinking about my kids, not what's the next friend I can make. So Robin said, yeah, people who don't have kids don't understand. So baby, then Quiana interjects. She pipes up and starts speaking her speech. She's like, hold on. I don't have kids and I understand. Quiana, nobody said you didn't understand. She's talking about Cristal. Like you're interjecting into something that has nothing to do with you. She said, nobody was talking about you. Quiana said, you said people and I'm a person. Quiana, I know this is a sensitive time for you. So for lack of a better word, I'm sure that this triggered you, but she's right. She was referring to Cristal. I see both of your points, but as a parent, it's true. You do have different worries and focuses other than mess. Like when I didn't have a child, I could be focused on if my girlfriend was mad at me or who was this and who was that. I probably wasn't then either, but you just think differently, okay? It's not talking down on those that don't have children, honey, because I'm sure some of us wish we could be footloose and fancy free like y'all, honey. Just get up and go and do whatever y'all want. I cannot wait until the day where I am afforded a little bit more freedom. But for now, it's all about my son. And that's not taking anything from you, Quiana. It's not making you less of a woman. So Robin continues and Quiana's like, I hate when mother say that as if that's a badge of honor and they're talking some type of special language. Okay, whoa. Okay. Not mother. Let me tell y'all something. I don't like when people cuss speaking to me. That's a quick way for you to get cussed out back. Okay. Now, Robin is saying over and over, I'm not speaking to you. I wasn't talking about you over and over. But then you start saying mother and you're referring now to her. Okay. So don't do that. Let's just keep the cuss words to a minimum. Okay. And why we got to be all that? Like I know it's hard to hear, but what she said isn't wrong. I know you don't like Robin. That's really what it is. It could be the right message, but it's the wrong messenger. You don't really care for Robin. Even though y'all, brush that stuff under the rug and whatnot, you don't really like her. And that's that on that. So Quiana starts to get very defensive and sensitive, but it's only because she's actively trying to have a child. So I understand and I have empathy for her and I'm showing her grace in this moment because I know for her to hear that, she's probably thinking, I may not ever get a chance to be a part of that. Those people that you're referring to. So I understood her. I really did. So Robin is like, it's not about you. So they're yelling in each other's faces and going back and forth. I see both sides, as I stated. Quiana doesn't want to feel left out, but she's overreacting. And Robin is just starting a mess for no reason, child. But she's just stating that people with no kids have a different set of priorities. And that is the truth. Like it doesn't take away from that. That's the truth. They have a different set of priorities. So, child, Quiana is hooping and hollering. Robin is hooping and hollering. Quiana is coming out of character, saying mother and whatnot, and honey, and Robin stirring the pot. And child's a whole fool out here on this ranch. And child, they gonna get Tiana riled up next episode, child. And you really gotta do something to get Tiana worked up. She don't want to do nothing but wear her hats, wear her dresses, wear her heels, and sell her houses. And that was the end of the episode. Tell y'all, comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Do you feel like Quiana was overreacting? Do you feel like Robin is now becoming almost a pot stirrer? Do you think it was even right to ask about Tiffany and Cristal's relationship? They don't care about each other, so why are you asking about that? It makes absolutely no sense. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.